meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. All eyes focused on the weekend, which is the norm, but especially when the weekend's going to include a change in the weather that could impact your plans. And we are still looking at that on the way as we take you into Saturday and Sunday. There will be some rain that develops during the day Saturday. Not a washout from start to finish, but definitely by afternoon and evening, things will start to turn soggy around here. Not expecting a severe weather threat then. 73 the high on your Saturday. Much of Sunday will turn out to be okay. Some rain, it looks like, early, but then we're going to be focused on storms coming in late. And by late, I mean overnight Sunday. That appears to be the time frame of it. 76 will be that high in advance of a change in the weather at the end of the weekend as well. And this is when we may see some stronger storm activity coming on in. I've not really made any adjustments here, and I'll be quite honest with you. Confidence as to how this is going to play out with this next system, storm activity, and potential severe weather remains pretty low. And so the window of opportunity for storms remains pretty wide here across the Tennessee Valley. Could be starting as early as 11 o'clock in the evening on Sunday for areas from Huntsville to Fayetteville, Decatur, Moulton, back to the west. But it could be a little bit beyond that, maybe after midnight before anything really starts to set on in. If you're over in Sand Mountain, similar story. Maybe as early as midnight, but it could be a little bit later than that. I do think heading into early Monday morning, at least any severe weather potential will quickly move out of the Tennessee Valley, but we may have some lingering rain at least for the first part of the day on Monday. Latest from the Storm Prediction Center, they continue to have very large outlooks, and just reading their discussion as well, they're a little short on details. Now, I do think there's a reasonably good chance that we may see parts of Louisiana, Arkansas, Northwest Mississippi, Tennessee upgraded on the severe weather outlook when it comes out tomorrow. That's a little bit more certain that there's going to be severe weather there. The question is, what shape are the storms in when they move eastward into North Alabama late Sunday evening into Sunday night? That's the big question at this point. Very likely they'll be in a weakening state, but may still be able to pack a bit of a punch coming on in. I do have the severe weather outlook for Monday as well. Notice there's a lot of overlap here between where the Sunday outlook ends, which is towards Montgomery, and where the Monday morning outlook begins, which is all the way back into Huntsville. So again, there is uncertainty regarding the timing, how much and how far east and southeast storms will move into Sunday night. We hope those details are going to start to become clearer beginning tomorrow. We'll be within the range of those higher resolution computer models that we talk about, the shorter range ones that are hopefully going to give us a little bit more confidence and increase what we believe will happen. So I encourage you to continue to check back with us for updates. I will say right now, though, as far as severe weather here in North Alabama, it doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary for this time of year, so if that's any sort of reassurance to you, at least I do have that for you. Right now, there's nothing on WAAY 31 Triple Doppler, and we are expecting to stay quiet overnight tonight, but the cloud cover will be on the increase, thickening up through tomorrow morning. So we'll cut back on the sunshine for your Friday, but we're not expecting any rainfall. We head into Saturday morning with overcast skies and likely a dry start to the day, but heading into Saturday afternoon, here we go. This is going to be some rain that will start tracking on into the area and likely sticking with us through at least part of the morning on Sunday before we get a break Sunday afternoon. 54 overnight tonight, not as chilly. Tomorrow, despite the clouds, still warm when we're back up there into the upper 70s. Get your weekend forecast here on your WAAY 31 Storm Tracker 10-day showing unsettled weather for the weekend. Rain chances will pick up Saturday afternoon into Saturday night, linger into early Sunday, and then we're watching Sunday night into Monday for another wave of wet weather and perhaps some stronger thunderstorm activity. 70s stick around over the weekend. We're briefly cooler on Monday before we warm back up again next week. 80s maybe by next Wednesday, but more unsettled weather on the way. I'm not even going to try to figure that out until we get through this stuff this weekend, but we'll have to watch later next week as well for some more active weather.
Have we seen 80s again recently?
Not that sort of stretch. We've been pretty close here a few times so far, but to see several days in a row on the 10-day at or above 80, this is the first time this year.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Deb.
Ambers, Alabama